Is the VA no longer cutting its workforce numbers? Can VA doctors now recommend medical marijuana to veterans? How many veterans we helped get rated last month, and so much more.
With the person.
Just out here today down at the border.
If you look back in history, when
Is a powerful force.
We have helped put almost $2 billion in veterans' pockets, and it never seems to be enough.
Welcome back, veterans, to another episode of VETCOMM News, your go-to source for veteran news, current events, and all the incredible work that's happening right here in the VETCOMM community. I'm Rachel Hernandez. I'm the manager of communications here at VETCOMM, and as always, we've got a ton in store for you today, so let's get right into it. All right, let's get started with the big news here. The VA announced that it's no longer planning to lay off 15% of its workforce. Well, because all those employees have already left. Well, at the beginning of the year, the VA had about 484,000 employees. What about now? There's about 467,000. That's a drop of about 17,000 employees. And the department is expecting 12,000 more to be gone by the end of fiscal year 2025. That's a total of nearly 30,000 employees. The VA reports that this employment reduction is due to normal attrition, voluntary early retirement, or the deferred resignation program. And because of this, the VA claims that it no longer has the need for a large-scale reduction in its workforce. So the big question is this going to affect your VA care or your benefits? Well, as we heard VA Secretary Doug Collins say several times, no. Remember this?
Nobody is cutting benefits at the VA. Nobody is cutting health care benefits at the VA. In fact, to be honest, those are statutory cuts that you're not going to be making cuts in there anyway. That's just not happening. Quit scaring my veterans, Joe Scarborough.
Quit scaring my veterans, he says. The VA says it has safeguards in place for this, and all mission-critical positions are exempt from these cuts, and more than 350,000 jobs are safe from the federal hiring freeze. The goal is to make sure that service for veterans remains strong even as the department thins out its workforce. Collins says it's all about reducing bureaucracy and improving services for veterans. Now, despite these staff cuts, the VA says its performance is actually improving. The VA disability claim backlog is down nearly 30%. Great news, especially for you guys watching this. The department processed over 2 million disability claims in record time this year. New reforms are making it easier for survivors to get benefits. The VA is rolling out its new integrated electronic health record system, too. And the end of the department's DEI initiatives has redirected $14 million in spending. And more than 60,000 employees have returned to the office to improve teamwork and service delivery. And looking ahead, the department is exploring more ideas, too, like centralizing administrative functions to cut costs and improve efficiency, consolidating over 270 separate call centers into a single modernized system, and unifying payroll systems across all VA facilities. But if you've been keeping up with us here at VETCOMM News, you already know there's a ton of changes that are happening this year in the VA. What do you think about this for veterans? Let us know in the comments. And a possible groundbreaking change in the VA's healthcare policy. For the first time ever, VA doctors may be allowed to recommend medical marijuana to veterans in states where it's legal. According to Stars and Stripes News, the House of Representatives recently approved the fiscal year 2026 VA budget bill, which includes an important amendment known as the Veterans Equal Access Act. This allows VA doctors to discuss and even recommend cannabis as an alternative treatment for veterans, but only in states where medical marijuana is legal. Now, while they can't prescribe cannabis due to federal law, this change does lift previous restrictions that forbid them from even talking about it or recommending it to patients. The amendment also prohibits the VA from interfering with veterans participating in state-approved medical marijuana programs. This legislation was championed by Rep. Brian Mast, a medically retired Army veteran who lost both of his legs in Afghanistan. Now, according to him, he says that medical marijuana could help veterans reduce reliance on prescription drugs, which often come with unpleasant side effects. The bill also includes a second amendment supporting the VA's planning for psychedelic-assisted therapies as a future treatment for veterans, especially for trauma-related disorders. Now, that last effort was led by Representative Jack Bergman, who's a retired Marine Corps Lieutenant General. Now, federal health officials, including HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., are backing clinical trials on psychedelics at the VA and FDA, noting promising early results for veterans who have not responded to traditional treatments. The Senate Appropriations Committee is now reviewing the bill, and fiscal year 2026 begins on October 1st. If fully enacted, this will mark a historic shift in how the VA approaches alternative therapies. Supporters say that these changes provide veterans with more treatment options, especially when conventional pharmaceuticals fail to help. That article is going to be linked down below. Okay, so I've got some really cool new numbers for you right now. Last month in June, we helped almost 200 of our clients get a VA disability rating. 21 of them received the highest possible rating of 100%. The other 172 veterans received a rating anywhere from 10 to 90%. Now, we'd be proud to have helped even one veteran get rated, but having helped nearly 200 just last month is so rewarding for us here at VETCOMM. That's more than $108 million in lifetime compensation that we helped just those clients receive. Now remember, these are real people getting real life-changing results.
So grateful that I found VETCOMM because I literally didn't know what to do. And so here I am today. I got a letter here from the VA that says your unique eligibility factors are at 90% service connected. This is going to help me out tremendously. I mean, thank God. I mean, honestly, thank VETCOMM, but I put God first, so thank the Lord.
Awesome stuff. Her full testimonial is going to be posted right here on this channel soon. Okay, if the numbers I just told you about aren't enough to convince you to work with us, let me give you a few other reasons why you probably should. Number one, we offer step-by-step claim assistance. Then we offer multiple rounds of claim filing if needed, exam prep to help you get the highest possible rating, direct access to our claim specialists, ongoing support with any VA-related questions or concerns, and more. And guess what? We charge just a one-time upfront fee. We take zero of your back pay or future award. You keep every cent that you get from the VA. And the entire VETCOMM team is right here in the United States, and many of us are veterans ourselves. Stop waiting and start rating. Last year, we helped more than 10,000 veterans receive more than $2 billion in lifetime VA compensation. Now it's your turn. Visit VETCOMM.us right now to get started. And one more thing, we offer completely free claim reviews. You served your country, now let VETCOMM serve you. And listen up if you've got questions about VA disability claims. VETCOMM CEO Kate Monroe herself is going live every Thursday at 3:30 Pacific time on all VETCOMM US social media platforms to answer your questions about VA disability claims. It's totally free, so don't miss this chance to ask Kate your questions directly. Remember, that's 3:30 Pacific time on every Thursday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. VETCOMM News drops every Thursday, and we post a ton of other great informational content right here on this channel. So you're going to want to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. I'm Rachel Hernandez. This has been VETCOMM News. We'll see you next time.